So we're at the boot of our Rover 75, and I just thought I'd do a little bit about this, as it seems to be a common fault, is water coming into the boot. We've had a lot of rain recently, so I thought I would check. And what we found, and what you normally seem to found, is that, as you can see there's water laying there, and luckily enough I'd already found a little bit of water and had the carpet up, and it's been drying out, so it hasn't got wet after this last lot of rain. There's a couple of reasons that can cause it. The only one we've found is the lights, the sill behind here, leaking. Now, apparently you can get water come through this chrome stripping on the boot, but we've never really had that happen. And when we first got it, water had been getting in. Now, it must have been kept in the dry, this car, because there's no signs of long-term water getting in, so we were lucky to catch it. And we bought the foam seals that go on the lights, and basically that cured the problem up until now. So it's about 2 years later. I've peeled back the carpet. It's held on by some little clips, and you should just be able to see the light inside there. And if you look here, there's a little bolt there, a little nut actually, and there's 3 of those holding it in, and basically you undo them, take it out and change the foam seal. And what we have seen, hopefully you can see it, there's just a little trail of water dripping just by that little moulding right down here. So we think that basically the seal might be leaking just a little bit, so we're going to tighten that up, leave the carpet out, and see if any more water comes in. But if you have got a 75 or you just got one, it's well worth lifting up the carpet and just checking that there's no water there, because it will cause the boot to go pretty damp and ruin the carpet and inside. Now in extreme case, now we found it, there was actually water down here. As you can see, there's no water down there, just what's coming off my hands, and this side is pretty dry as well. So that's what we're going to do first of all, is do that. So use one of these trim tools here to get the little plastic clip off. We only need one off, and that's enough to peel it back to get into there, to just tighten it up and see how that works. So amazingly, they are actually a little bit loose. So considering that we did that about 2 years ago, obviously as time settled, perhaps the seal was shrunk up a bit, they have got loose. So hopefully that's the problem with that. And as I say, I shall leave the carpet up, make sure it dries out properly, and check that has cured the problem. What I should probably do, although there's no water leaking this side, we just have that out and check that side hasn't got too loose either. And as I say, we're lucky. If you look here, there's very little markings, only really here, and that is from the first time the water just got in. So lucky enough, very little damage has ever been done by this, because we've kept an eye on it. So well worth keeping an eye out if you have got a 75 on that water, because really is a fairly straightforward fix. It's a case of changing the seals on the light, checking there's no leaks on the chrome, and then with us, obviously, you need to check that they haven't got too loose, the lights in their fittings, tighten it back up, and we think that's probably going to have solved that problem. I'm going to mop the water out and leave this bit of wood up here with the boot even closed and check it's dry. Now what we also do in our boots is we put one of these damp things in that just absorb any moisture, and that certainly does help with any condensation that will build up on the inside of the boot, even when there's no leaks through this winter period. Hopefully that's been of use. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, look at our Twitter page, and also our Instagram page.